Hey guys, it's GameFace here and welcome back to episode 65 of my Leeds United career mode. Now today we've got some very big games to play. We've got a game against Arsenal, and I think we've also got Chelsea and Man United as well at some point in the near future. As you can see, after the Arsenal game we've obviously got the second leg of the Europa League match, and then we've got Burnley in the FA Cup, but in the next month that is when we have all the big teams. Now let's get on with this episode. Basically what happened, I think it was kind of off camera / at the end of the last episode. But Kongolo comes back from injury, so he's absolutely fine now, I think, to play against Arsenal. Or he's near enough anyway, he's near enough fit to play against Arsenal, if we can try and find him. There he is. So in fact, he's not going to be able to play this game, is he, looking at him? But he's certainly recovering from his injury now. But before we get into things and get into the Arsenal game, if we could go hit 25 likes on this video, that'd be really appreciated. Also, if you haven't already, feel free to go hit the subscribe button. It is completely free to do that and would be really appreciated also. And yeah, apologies that it's not Ultimate Team and Career Mode that I'm alternating between at the moment. It's just going to be Career Mode for the next couple of days because I'm still planning the Ultimate Team series a little bit and deciding exactly what I'm going to be doing. But the Ultimate Team series is coming as well alongside this, so don't panic, it is coming. And yeah, let's move on to this episode now. Hopefully try and beat Arsenal. I'll change around the team from this one to a better side, and I'll be back in a second once I've done that. And this is the team that I've gone with. Starting Butland in goal, Marsden at right back, Luke Howe, and the other centre back, obviously there, Gomez at left back, and then we've got Calvin Phillips, who's starting a bit further behind than usual, just because I think Yaya Toure plays better in the further forward role. He's alongside Bridcut, like I say, Yaya Toure in front of them. Sabrino on the left hand side, and Munier on the right, trying Sabrino there just because he's a lot, well, I think he's a lot better than Ledesma. But we'll have to wait and see, I suppose. And Berahino starts up front. Obviously, we need our main striker for this big game. And that's the bench I've gone with. Some decent players on there, to be honest, if things don't go well against Arsenal. Hopefully they do, though, and hopefully we can get another 3 points to try and extend our lead in front of them, but also to try and catch up Man United. Here we go. Tough game against Arsenal. It's been a little while since we've come up against tough opposition, but today is a good test for us. That might be a red 6 minutes in. I wasn't expecting Sanchez to do that. He's so unpredictable. That better not be a red for Marsden. It is. Oh, my days, it is. Oh, that's not good. 6 minutes in. Ah, I thought he was going to cross it in. Damn it, he's really done me there with a little bit of skill, Sanchez. Watch this back. I thought he was going to cross it in. But he doesn't, he cuts it back, and I just get him just a little bit. I wasn't even intending to touch him, to be honest. It's a complete mistake, and that has changed the way we're going to be playing already. Not a great start, is it? But we're going to have to just deal with it. We're going to bring on Yedlin and put him at right back, and then I think we're going to have to change something around here with these players. So I think what we'll do is Calvin Phillips on the left-hand side, Yaya Toure back in CDM. Not a great start to this game. Gomez trying to find Yaya Toure with the run. This is actually a very good run from Yaya. I'm surprised he's got this far up the pitch, to be honest. Waiting for a little bit of support. Penalty, surely. And the referee gives it. That's definitely helped us out. 13 minutes in. Koscielny brings down Yaya Toure. Should have been quite an easy challenge for him to make, to be honest, as he turned. But he doesn't get the ball. He gets the player. That's an easy penalty, that one. Berahino to step up against Petr Cech. Hopefully top right. And it's a goal. 1-0. 14 minutes in. We needed that, because now we can sit back a little bit and just be careful, because obviously Arsenal keep the ball really well usually, and we're 1-0 up with 10 men. That certainly helped us just 8 minutes after that red card. Bridcut trying to find Berahino with the pass. That's a brilliant ball through. Berahino, I don't know how good he is on his left foot. Let's find out. Not a bad strike. Saved by Cech and out for a corner. It's a very good start from us. We're playing well on the counter-attack at the moment. We are just trying to absorb their pressure and then break quickly. Munier will take this corner into Berahino. Cech punches pretty comfortably in the end. And this is where they can counter-attack us. Surely Bridcut's got enough pace against Danny Welbeck, who's running into the corner, bizarrely, but he is. Can he get in a good ball? And that is a definite no. I think this centre-back here is probably one of the best centre-backs I've currently got. Obviously, we don't have Bailey and Kongolo at the moment, but I think he's actually one of the best ones I have at the club. He is playing really well for us. A left-sided centre-back, 66 overall, very young, and he's just having a really good game. He's brilliant at winning back the ball, and hopefully he can grow plenty over the next couple of seasons. Oh no, 1-1 just before half-time, and that's a sloppy pass that's led to that. Yeah, trying to play it through, probably an angle that's a bit too tight, to be honest, and they've hit it into the back of the net. Jack Wilshere on his weaker foot, actually, that one on his right foot, just before half-time, and actually undeserved that one. I think we did deserve to be going into the half-time break 1-0 up, but we've not managed to do that, and we are drawing the game. So let's see, do we need to make any changes? I don't think so. We're doing okay at the moment. It's a shame we're down to 10 men though, isn't it? But I think we're doing alright for now. We might make 1 or 2 changes at some point, if we bring on Jamie Vardy maybe, to help us on the counter-attack. Putting us on a constant pressure at the moment. We are really struggling to get out of our own half. I might have to make some changes pretty soon because it's just not working. Yaya Toure is trying to play as a centre attacking mid / left mid sometimes as well. So we're a bit all over the place. So we do probably need to make some changes quite soon to help us out with that. Not a bad ball through to try and find Berahino though. Okay, these are the changes I'm going to make. I'm going to take off Yaya Toure and bring on Ramirez. I think he could be really good for us in this game. And I'm also going to bring on Jamie Vardy and take off Meunier. Put him on the right hand side. Might change that round in a little bit, but I think for now I'll keep it that. Arsenal seem pretty happy to just pass it around the back and in the midfield for now. They're not really good to go forward. Well, they haven't been anyway for the last 10 minutes or so. This might be the chance for them now. But again, I think we are standing quite strong. I'm just worried that they're going to have a bit of a shot from range that might go in. And this could be their chance actually from the free kick. It's very close, this one. If it lets me change... Oh my god, why did it do that? I'm very lucky there that they didn't score. We're absolutely all over the place. I think they might get a goal here. Late on, 2 minutes added on to this game. They've got themselves a corner. Don't even have anybody up at all, because obviously we're down to 10 men still. And let's just get rid of that one. Yedlin, do you have a chance maybe to break for us? No, it's arrived at Koscielny's head. And that is it. We've drawn the game 1-1. Based on the second half, I think we've got away with that one a little bit. Obviously, the sending-off didn't help us at all, and it's a shame that we didn't manage to hold on to the 1-0 lead. It was always going to be tough, though, for what was it, like 80 minutes of football, I think we would have had to hold on for. So, yeah, it was always going to be a bit of a tough match. We did drop 2 points, though, as far as I'm concerned, and we do have a player suspended. Obviously, Marsden suspended. But yeah, we need to now just move on to the next game, try and get a bit of a better result than we just got in that one. And hopefully everything will be okay. Let's have a quick look at the league table though before we move on to the next game. And this is the league table. As you can see, we are 4 points behind Man United, who are in second. We still remain obviously 2 points in front of Arsenal. But yeah, it's getting a little bit tighter actually at the top. I know obviously Man United have pulled away from us a little bit. We were level on points, but I think Chelsea must have dropped some points quite recently. Because they're now in range of, well, overtaking them hopefully at some point. But even if we do beat them next month, we wouldn't actually go that close to them. So we do need to hope that they drop some more points in the next few games. But other than that, I think we are looking quite good. Third place isn't too bad on world class, especially when we finish 6th on professional, for those of you who don't know. And yeah, I think now we can move on to the next game. We won't do player development for now. We'll leave that until next week. And this is a little bit unexpected. Congolo said he's okay to play this game. Whether he's going to be okay enough for me, I'm not really too sure. I'll have a quick look at the team before I obviously get ready to play the game. And this is the team I'm going with. Butland starts in goal, Yedlin at right back, Capella alongside Congolo, who does start. I think he's fine to play this game, to be honest. So we'll obviously try and get him in to the team. And I think he looks pretty decent, so we'll have to wait and see how he does returning from injury. Galloway at left back with Cook and Ramirez partnering in front of them. Dele Alli at kind of like a centre attacking mid-roll. Gray on the left hand side. Batiste starts on the right with Jamie Vardy up front. That is the team I've gone with. That's the bench as well, so I think we're looking pretty decent with that sort of side. Obviously Calvin Phillips there isn't quite fit enough to get on the bench. Same with Meunier. And there's a couple of other fairly big names also left out. Alex Morton, Luke Howe being 2 of them. And yeah, let's move on to this game. Hopefully get ourselves another win. We are going to play it and hopefully move on into the next round of the Europa League. For those of you who didn't see the previous episode, we are currently drawing 0-0 in this game. So any result that doesn't really have us drawing is a good one, really. Obviously, draw or a loss here means that we're out. But yeah, let's see how we get on. Hopefully we don't go out on away goals. We just need to focus on winning this match, basically. And yes, let's see how we do. I really could do with Batiste having a good game for us. He hasn't really had one since I've started putting him in the team. He has played a lot of games. He's started a lot of games. He's come off the bench a couple of times, I think. But yet he's still not managed to put in a good performance. Obviously, he's only 69 overall. But still, I think he should be able to put in a good enough performance. So I'm just basically putting him in there to keep on trying him. Hasn't quite worked so far, though. Jamie Vardy on the counter-attack. Going to try and get past the last defender, and he has done with a bit of luck. He's trying to intercept him, it didn't work. Jamie Vardy to finish it off, and he has done. Brilliant counter-attack straight from their corner. 10 minutes in. That is how you counter-attack. What a start to this game it's been. We've not actually kept hold of the ball particularly well, to be honest. We kind of got a bit lucky there. But to counter-attack like that was brilliant. Jamie Vardy took 3 of them on and still managed to slot it past the keeper. 1-0, 10 minutes in. What a counter-attack. Got ourselves a free kick. Ramirez will take it, trying to find Batiste. Oh, nearly found Gray with the header back in there. Not a bad set piece that one. Usually I just play it short and we try and create something like that, but we've actually done okay from that one. Yedlin to fire it back in. Little bit overhit, but still they managed to make a bit of a mess of it. And is that going to be a free kick to them? I honestly have no idea what Jamie Vardy's done there. And yet he's been booked. Not really too sure what he's done. He's tried to challenge for the ball, obviously. Maybe he's backed into the keeper a little bit. Can't really see too much wrong with what he's done. No, not really. He just kind of stood his ground, doesn't he? Very strange yellow card, that one. And that is it for the first half. Still win the game 1-0. Very good first half performance. We've definitely looked a threat going forward. They haven't been able to handle us. But maybe defensively we haven't looked as good as we could have. We are going to keep things the same though going into the second half. Okay, 20 minutes left. We are going to make some changes now. I think we do need to freshen up the team a little bit. And also think about the Burnley game, which is coming up fairly soon. So I'll change around the team and I'll be back once I've done that. These are the 3 changes that I've made. I'm going to bring in Yaya Toure, Wilson and Smith, just to give Kongolo some time to rest before the next game. And also because Vardy's on a yellow card and Cook's a little bit tired. So that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully that's going to be okay and maybe make us a little bit stronger in midfield. Again, Wilson's getting another chance to play 20 minutes of this game. Hopefully he can make the most of it. But Yaya Toure's in there and nearly gets the ball in the back of the net with his head. Not a bad start to him coming on, obviously, just in 3 minutes ago, which is pretty good. Let's try and get another goal, though. Galloway up to Wilson. This could be a good chance for him to get his first goal in ages, if not ever. Callum Wilson scores 2-0, 8 minutes left. I'm sure this has got to be his first goal. I can't remember scoring with him in game, at least. And there we go, 2-0, 8 minutes left. Hit them on the break as they started to throw loads of players forward. Brilliant bit of pressing as well on the ball, though, which led to that attack. And yeah, I think we've pretty much won the game 2-0 now. I can't see us scoring anymore. I can't see us conceding. We'll have to wait and see. That is it. We've won the game 2-0. Brilliant result against them. And we are into the next round. So really good stuff. Quite a solid performance in the end. We didn't give away any away goals, which is obviously the main thing I was trying to avoid. And we are through into the next round. I'm not too sure who we'll come up against, obviously. But we'll have to wait and see in the next few days. And maybe even a couple of weeks before we know who we are coming up against. Got a game now against Burnley. I think it's in the FA Cup, I think. We'll have to wait and see. It's the replay anyway. I'm pretty sure it's the FA Cup, that match. But yeah, it should be an interesting game. We'll play that one in the next episode. And but first, though, we've actually got some emails to look at. 5 emails. Quite a few this time round. We've got some prize money. 360 grand, not too bad. And Dele Alli is suspended after picking up too many yellow cards. And wait, what is this? Don't feel you can't select me from the team, I'll give you everything, blah, blah, blah. So basically, Dele Alli wants to leave, for those of you who didn't see the previous episode. So obviously a lot of teams looking at him. Worth 5.5 million, 7 grand a week. He is underpaid. He's got a right to feel underpaid, I think, compared to everyone else that's getting paid a lot more in our squad. And yeah, let's move on to training some players before we end the episode here. We'll go with those 5, which I changed around a little bit in the previous episode. And that is Sava going up. That is great news. He's up to 62 overall, and so is Yedlin. He's up to 78, which is also very good stuff. And yeah, that is it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this one, please hit the thumbs up button and also go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. That'd be greatly appreciated. Also, if we could go hit 25 likes, that would also be absolutely fantastic. So thank you everyone who does click the like button and subscribe as well if you haven't. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.